adult, it's very much like hearing test, check your hearing aid, see you later. Which for some adults who have never been in audiology before, that might be fine for them. But for me personally, my hearing loss I consider as being very important. Like, I need to know what's going on and things like that. So I think that's kind of a really big thing to me. Knowing how you communicate, how well you do, that's massive in terms of, even if your hearing loss is at the level that I am now, like what I can do about that, what things are available, but just being really involved in the care kind of thing. I mean, I get it. Like, what we kind of say, it's really weird because we kind of look to the audiologists as just equipment people, which is really sad, really. It's actually really sad because they shouldn't be looked at as just, oh, they just do the equipment and see you later. But that's kind of the reality of it. And you don't want that. You want that to be kind of, you want to be able to go in and have a conversation, and because the more you know about the patient, the more you can give, the more you can advise, the more you can help out, and in effect improve that self-confidence. When they walk out the door, they know that it's collaborative working.
Far too often I get an audiologist who is talking to me because they are the expert, and they don't understand that I actually do understand an awful lot about my hearing loss, and I understand an awful lot about the equipment I use, and I understand quite a lot about hearing aids. But quite often I'm just not listened to. I'm just told this is what we are going to do. And it's not their ears, my ears, and what I want and how I want to manage my hearing in the world is quite personal to me.
I think my advice would be to ask me more questions and probe a little bit more. I think now I know more. I know what to ask, and I know I can go and find out things myself. But there's a whole chunk of my life that it was very much about just going in and checking, doing an audiogram, checking that they were working or not working, and then putting them back in my ears and saying, does this sound better? And you aim to please, don't you? And you say, well, yeah, could you say that again? Yeah, I think that's better. And I'd go out quite often disappointed because I'd get out into the real environment and I couldn't tell if it was better or not. I found that really frustrating. So I would have liked if there was a little bit more probing about, and a bit more direction about how to make sure that you've optimized your hearing aid. But also there's the kind of softer side about, how you're coping at work. What are the situations you find difficult? What's important to you? Those kind of conversations to help me also understand that there is quite a big impact, the hearing loss, that I blamed other things on. I thought, I'm not very clever, or I'm a bit slow on the uptake. And now I realise actually probably most of that is down to my hearing. And I think I would have avoided a lot of angst had we had those more, a bit more of a questioning environment about how you're coping, how you're managing, and then explore a little bit, well, do you realise that might be quite difficult for you, and it isn't because you're not trying hard enough. So I think it's that softer side that was missing for me in those earlier years.